Why do I feel nervous? Doesn't matter. But holy Moses, I came out of meditation, self-expression, documentation, blah, blah, blah. This is all just me talking to myself. I came out of meditation, and in meditation, it was like this just wave of nervousness, of anxiety. Nervous is more accurate because there was very clearly excitement there. I felt more nervous sitting in meditation than getting ready to go on stage and sing in front of people yesterday. What's up with that? I don't need to know where it comes from. That's okay. I mean, it's fine. It's allowed. I don't have to be upset about being nervous or worried or anxious about it. But it's curious. It hit me like a sock in the stomach. I mean, yeah. And now I want to get the Jello out. So there's something about that. I don't know why. I don't know. The fuck do I know? Clearly nothing. I mean, I know nothing. Therefore, I am able sometimes to be wise. That's the only way that this works. But something excited, nervous excited. I'm nervous excited for this gel. I've never done this. I wanted to see if it would come out because I wanted to jiggle it. Let's see. Probably should have like oiled this bowl beforehand. Oh yeah. Oh no. It's not gonna come out. Well, there we go. Maybe we'll just jiggle it like this. And it'll maybe, no, it's not releasing. Well, there you go. That's the Jello experiment. If it comes out, I'll take a picture of it. But yeah, I don't know. There is just, I kind of want to pull cards on this and see what becomes of it. I think I'm gonna do that. And maybe let the Jello detach itself. Maybe it'll detach. Just give it a little pat. Let's do that. Let's pull some fucking cards, cause why not? Yeah. Okay. Right here. Right here is good. I have a little tripod now that I found in my stuff from years ago. So there you go. I got a tripod. Look at me, all fancy and shit. What the hell is this? Is anybody else feeling just a wave of nervousness? Again, it's kind of excitement. Nervousness always is, just excitement held in a little resistance. But it feels like being looked at. And I've gotten that periodically here and there. It kind of comes back through. Definitely the spying energy has picked back up. That is for sure. I don't even know what, I don't know what I want to do. There's a sort of feeling of that, of like wanting to do something, but I don't know how to go about it. I don't know what to do. Yeah, no, it's not the animals. Okay. Yeah. There's this nervousness, but also excitement. I get both of those things off of the strength card. It's when you need the strength for something, you're a little nervous about it. There's courage. There's courage building here. Something about like the cowardly lion getting his courage back, his heart back. It's underneath that. The 9 of Wands. Yeah. Just tired of waiting. Tired of waiting, big time, with the 4 of Swords underneath. Tired of keeping quiet. Tired of holding back, holding the tongue. Tired of something. What's under that? Jesus, yeah, the Tower. It's bursting out. It's erupting out. There is this, excuse me, sir. There's this just urge to go, to move. Yeah, I mean, the tower with death underneath. Criminy, yeah. An end of the fear, an end of the waiting, an end of the cowardliness. It's the cowardly lion getting his heart back. It's Austin Powers getting his mojo back. I found my mojo again. And there's just this push to move. Can I move you, you big boy? I love you. Thank you. Let's see. I don't know what's on top. I should have said something. It doesn't matter. Spying energy. Spying energy. Page of Swords. Yeah. Been looking at this for a long time. Been cowardly. Been sitting on the sidelines going, I don't know if I want to do this. There's a lot of passion here. There's a lot of desire, but I'm afraid. And now that's not cutting it anymore. That and the disappointment in the self only gets solved by taking action. If we're disappointed and not taking action on something, you just take action then. Disappointed that you held something back, you stop holding it back. You surrender all consequences. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if it's too late or whatever happens, you gotta do it. You gotta set it free. Yeah, okay. Okay, I'm here for it. I'm here for it, one way or another. Clearly, I'm sitting here. What is this? Why? I'm here for it. Why am I here? To express it, yeah. But what's this about? Just get this feeling of like, I'm gonna make a move. Yeah, liberation. Oh, that feels good. Oh, yeah. That's turned on energy, and it's just I'm getting the groove. I'm getting my mojo. I'm gonna break free. I'm gonna make a move. Yeah, communicate. So let this flow. Let it come out underneath that because it wanted to show itself as justice. Because that feels good. Because it feels like the right thing to do. But also it's balanced energy feels good. The energy wants to flow. It wants to come to balance. That's it. When we allow it to, then we feel better. It's pretty simple. I don't feel like overcomplicating it this morning. Let's cut the cards. Yeah, somebody sees justice in breaking loose, in setting themselves free, setting the feeling free. I get that. Yeah, Ace of Swords. A truth. A very powerful truth. And I get, again, that this sword is kind of like glowing. It's red hot. It's burning a hole in somebody's pocket and they want to let it out. That's just the feeling of it. Okay. Tell me about this. That's why it is more excitement than nervousness. It is, which was like, yeah, that's how it works when you get close to doing something that you want to do. Whatever it is. You're nervous, but really you're excited underneath. That's how I feel about playing music. Yeah, sure, I get nervous, but really I know, always, it's excitement. I'm excited to do this. And then when I just shut everything else out, remember that there are no other people. There are no people, not even me. It's all just presence, and it's all just for the satisfaction of self. And I just flow with it, and it feels good. Speaking of flowing, God almighty, yeah, Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups. Somebody is feeling the flow of this, and it feels good. There is just this innate understanding that, oh yeah, I should be honest about how I feel, because it actually feels good. It feels good to admit that to myself. There's a desire to express that externally. We're all in agreement in here. There's just an agreement happening. What's on top? Curious. God, you seeing these cards? The Lovers, yeah. It's lit. It's just, it makes sense. It suddenly Suddenly Seymour is standing beside me. It's just, I get new perspective, but it also, again, that deep feeling of rightness, of just, this is right. It is in alignment with the natural order. It's healing. It's powerful. And the choice has already been made. Yeah. What is red with the Ace of Cups? The choice to, to stop hiding the cup. It feels bad to withhold this. That's where the disappointment lies. There's something more to that. There's a lot more to that. There is a lot of disappointment in this energy for having not taken some sort of action sooner, having not expressed this, having been distracted by something else, their attention focused on something else. Realizing, okay, I'm hearkened back to yesterday, that feeling of distorted feeling of justice in withholding. And now it's like that is being revealed of, oh my God, I got it backwards. You mean lying to people is not the right thing to do? It's kind of like that. You mean lying to myself and everybody else is not right? And I don't mean morally, I mean just naturally, like, oh, going against the flow of energy, of my own energy, withholding that from myself and others, that's what I've been doing this whole time, and that's why it felt bad. That's why I find myself in this disappointing mess and being disappointed with myself and things around me because I've been flowing against my own energy, because I've been trying to keep it back. If I just surrendered to it and let it flow, actually that feels good. That's all I want in the first place. And things work out better. I actually have not been serving myself or anybody else by continually trying to set these cups back up. All of this trying not to disappoint other people. And number one, I've only disappointed myself. Number two, it's not working. It's not doing anything. Other people still be disappointed and all of that shit. And I'm realizing I have no control over that, and I'm not responsible for that. All I am responsible for is my own self. Acknowledging my own energy and the truth of it to myself, and then flowing with it. That's it. I'm not responsible for anybody else, and nobody else is responsible for me. I am. I'm responsible for my own perception and feeling. And it's time to move a different direction. What's red with the Lovers? Yeah, I've tied this up. I've kept myself stuck. Stuck. Again, Eight of Swords is the prison we put ourselves into. I've been going about this the wrong way the whole time. I put feelings in a cage. I put myself in a box, self-expression, emotion, all of these things. I put divine in a box. I put the universe in a box. I tried to fight against, to say I knew better than my highest self, than the universe, than source. And that's a little disappointing too. I questioned the divine plan. I don't know why I'm getting that here. I don't know that anybody's actually speaking that way other than me, but it is that feeling of I've been fighting my own fate, fighting my own destiny, thinking I was fighting for it, and now I'm realizing I had it all backwards. I've been working against myself. I get self-sabotage here big time. That is a part of that guilt and disappointment. Okay, just out of curiosity, what's under the Ace of Cups? The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, everything is shifted. I thought I was flowing this cup, and I'd been quashing it the entire time. I got it all backwards, but now it's flowing. Now that I know it's flowing, it's all become clear again. golly, I just got this like sourness in the pit of my stomach. It's the feeling of I gotta be honest. I gotta tell the truth. I gotta let this free, and it's time for it. It's certainly time for it. There's a chance, there's some sort of opportunity to do this, and it's like, if I don't take this opportunity, if I let myself get wound up overthinking this, it don't feel good. Yeah, if I don't take, this is my opportunity. We're at the crossroads. We're here. There's one clear path. If there's a tendency to overthink this, and I do get overwhelmed, and I did feel overwhelmed earlier. I feel it now. But it's just, you got to take a deep breath, surrender, and then follow the impulse and not question it. Stop questioning it. Stop second guessing yourself. Align with your own energy and just go for it and say, whatever happens, happens. I'm just following my own energy. I trust that. I trust myself. I trust the universe. Whatever happens is to my benefit. What's under the 7? There's strength again. Yeah. Big time. Just need to charge forward, to stop thinking, turn off the brain. Stop trying to figure anything out. When you think about emotions, first of all, you stop feeling them. Second of all, you actually cut yourself off, because you stop feeling them, from the guidance that they're trying to give you. They're not there to be logically, rationally explained or thought through. They're there to be felt. That's why they're feelings. And then you follow the impulse from them, not the logical thought. That's not how it works. It's time to face something, to just go for it. Again, it's time to just get on stage. Stop thinking about it. When you're playing music, when you're doing any kind of performance, you can't think. You cannot think. You start thinking and it becomes stilted, and you psych yourself out. You stop thinking and you just accept what's happening and you go with the flow. That's why I love performing and playing music, because it pushes you into that space. You practice into that space. Yeah, and there's the Ace of Wands that they keep blowing out. It's time to just let it stay lit. Man. Yeah, this has been trying to burst through for a long time. It's like they've been putting the match lights, the Ace of Wands lights, and then they put it under a glass. You know, they smother it, basically. Smother the flame. But this time there's like some oxygen trapped in there that's keeping it lit. Even though they're trying to smother it, it's still lit. I don't know. And it's getting hot. And there's that realization suddenly of, oh my gosh, I've been lying to myself. I've been denying this. I've been fighting against nature, my own nature, in essence. I don't know. This is interesting. Tell me about the 8 of Swords. I want that first. Why is the 8 of Swords here? Ooh. Why is the 8 of Swords here? Yeah, King of Pentacles. Yeah, I've been sitting, resting on my laurels, thinking that was all I needed, thinking that I had everything I needed, and I got it backwards this whole time. Clarity. I got it backwards, and harshness, self-judgment. I've been scared. Again, it's kind of like I thought that I knew better. I thought I had it all figured out, and the universe is showing me I had it backwards. I am seeing within myself, oh, I've been fighting against my own energy, fighting against my own desire. I've been working against myself. Me. It's all been me. What's on top? yeah, I've been holding myself back. Hangman, there is new perspective here. Big time, deep. It's painful, but it's important. It's the realization that we are the ones who choose suffering. We have free will to choose suffering. We are so free we can choose bondage. We do it all the time. That's what this is. I've been fighting against myself. Actually, I'm just going to clarify side to side. Why is the Hanged Man here? Yeah, perspective. Again, both just energies of... This suddenly becomes clear. There's a little bit also of that analysis paralysis. Again, when you try to think about emotions, when you try to think your way through what you should do rather than feel, rather than intuit, we end up just letting the moment pass us by. That's the self-sabotage. When we're so concerned about taking right action, we don't take action at all. And then it just moves past us. Rather than trusting, you got to shut down the brain, follow the good feeling impulse, and surrender. Surrender to it. Say, I don't know what the outcome is. I don't know what's going to happen, but I trust that it's for my benefit. It's for the greatest good. So let me just be in this moment and flow with it and feel it, just like playing music. Let me just go with it. Whatever happens, happens. There is a realization here that we've been keeping ourselves stuck by thinking about this, by trying to come up with some plan or think the right course of action. No, truth doesn't live in the brain. It will just wrap you in circles over and over. It's a bottomless pit. Stop the thinking. That's what keeps you stuck. The ego will always, in its own rationalization of keeping you safe or doing the right thing, which is the safe thing, right? It just keeps you stuck. That's it. It keeps you small. It keeps you hidden. It keeps you from moving at all. It's being realized. It's being realized in some level here that, yeah, we've put off the joy and we've been fighting against our own destiny, fighting against good feeling, fighting against our own growth and healing and balance and expansion, which is what the soul wants. And this is an old soul that wants to move, that wants to trust itself. It's screaming. I'm gonna take the Five of Cups next. That is screaming. Why is the Five of Cups here? Ace of Cups comes with it. Why is the Five of Cups here? It's time to cut our losses. I don't know why I get that, but it's just time to walk away. It's time to see that this is not serving you. All of this overthinking, this analysis paralysis, this damage control. I'm getting that too. You're not responsible for anybody else. There it is. Liberation. Yeah. You're not responsible for this, for whatever the fallout is. I don't know who this energy belongs to or what. I don't know. But that's just what I feel. You're not responsible for what other people do, how they react, how they receive you. Surrender that. That is in their control, not yours. That's just manipulation. People pleasing is just a form of narcissism. It is. And I don't say that as an insult, not remotely. I was a people pleaser. I was highly codependent. This is a thing that I have worked through. And I'm not judging anybody for it. It's what it is. It's another form of ego-based, fear-driven manipulation, trying to control another person's perception or reaction to you. Set yourself free from that. If other people want to be disappointed, then they can be. That's okay. It's okay. It's allowed. Doesn't buck the stability or the well-being of the universe. But you gotta do you. You gotta flow for you. You gotta be honest. Yeah. Okay, couple things, because this card already came out. I'll get to it in a second. But yeah, it's time to move. The intention has already clearly been set. It's if I've been feeling this way this whole time and trying to push it down, all of the pushing, all of the repression, all of the pushing against, anything that you push against just magnetizes more to you. That's how it works. The universe doesn't hear no. It reads energy. If you are resistant to a thing, which is why if you're resistant to your blessings, they just keep flowing towards you. See, Divine's got it all figured out. It knows how this works. It's got the plan under control. You can't push your blessings away. You can get yourself crossways of them where you're not seeing, you're not flowing with it and feeling it and actually enjoying it, because really it's not about the manifestations, it's about you flowing with your own energy. That's what feels good. So when you're not flowing with your own energy, you're focused in some other direction that source is not focused in, you're just not feeling good because you're not flowing with your own energy and you're not perceiving all of the blessings that are raining down upon you. When you are focused with yourself, in alignment with yourself, flowing, allowing, surrendered to it, not only do you witness the results of that physically, but you feel good. Again, it's not the results of that feel good. It's you flowing with yourself that feels good. It's your own hands in your own clay, as Abraham Hicks would say. But yeah, the other card, I almost said other sword. Yeah, the other truth is that we just, again, been putting the kibosh on our own enjoyment. Every good thing we shut down. There's a line in a Wild Sweet Orange song called Tilt, which is a beautiful song that I want to cover. That is, why do I fight the good times like I'm sure that I'll be damned? That's this. That's what we have taught ourselves societally, that, oh, to feel good is dangerous. To feel passion towards something is dangerous. To believe in yourself, to love yourself, again, in a society that benefits from your self-loathing, to love yourself is an act of rebellion, a serious one. Treason, they would say, to make you feel bad about it. Because when you love yourself, you're empowered. An empowered person is not a person who can be controlled. You are self-sovereign, you see. So of course it benefits the ego, the control, fear-based mechanism at the broader level of collective, to make people feel bad about feeling good. We've done that for a long time. That's why we're afraid to disappoint other people, afraid to rock the boat, afraid to shake up the status quo, any of that shit. Afraid to offend somebody, right? All of that. No, none of that matters. Does not matter. I don't care. Love doesn't care. The source that you are doesn't care. Gives no fucks. It flows freely, uninhibited, for its own satisfaction, its own selfish pleasure. And it insists in so doing that everybody does the same. Nope. I don't control your emotions. I don't make you feel any type of way. That's all on you, all within you. And I, in the same breath, take responsibility for my own feeling. Nobody makes me feel any type of way. Nobody and no thing outside of myself. It is all within my own perspective. And how do I do that? By flowing with my own energy. That's it. Not thinking about it, not figuring it out, knowing that I am good. I am divine. I am divine. I am spirit incarnate. Why? So I may know myself carnally. So I may experience the full delicious pleasure of myself, which is love, which feels good. Love loving, life living, light lighting. That's what I am. That's what I'm here to do. No other reason. Don't need an explanation for that. It's self-expression for self-expression's selfish sake. And it's time to get a move on. And somebody knows it. It's just become very clear. That's what this disappointment is. Yeah, I've stopped my own self from following myself. The rest of me, the higher part, the true part of me, is over there having a great time with whatever. Disconnection, divine feminine, I don't know. I'm not specifying. But I've just been keeping myself from enjoying my own life the way that I deserve. Just fighting myself. And I can't fight this feeling anymore. I can't fight against me. I don't want to. I want to work with myself. I want to work with the universe. The universe that is only ever and always working in your benefit, bending over backwards to surprise and delight you, to deliver all that you truly deserve and desire. Things that just light you up inside in a deep way, in a way that is broader than, more than the human, tiny, limited perspective could ever even conceive of. This is lifetimes worth of desired things, lifetimes worth of want that's gone into your vortex of creation, right? Let the universe deliver it to you. That's all it wants to do, baby. And you are deserving of it. You are worthy of it. You are divine. You are a divine deliver creator. Somebody is seeing, they've been shooting themselves in the foot. They've been manifesting and then pushing it away. And again, the more you push something away, the more it comes to you. But you got to let it in. You got to just say yes. Say yes to the universe. Big time. Why is the Lovers here? Tell me about the Lovers. It's lit. It's lit up like a beacon. It's just shining all of this clarity of, oh my God, this feels good. This is what I truly deserve. This is destiny. I've been fighting against my own self. I haven't been allowing myself to receive what I deserve. Myself is spirit. Myself is divine. I've been telling spirit that it didn't deserve to feel good. What? I did that. I've been ashamed of what spirit wants. Oh my God. No, it's time for that to change. And how do I change that? By following the good feeling, which is spirit's good feeling, which is source's desire. As me, through me. Oh my God. Why is the Lovers here? Yeah. Oh my God. That's how I set myself free. That's how I just drop the burden. This breaks to that Ace of Wands. I just let it stay lit instead of fighting against myself and the thing that I want, the path that I want to follow. I let it happen. This is that glass being put over the lit match repeatedly. I keep smothering. I keep fighting against what the universe is telling me I want, what I know that I want. I've been putting spirit's desire behind a wall. I've been ashamed of spirit. Oh my God. I feel that big time here. What's on top? Fuck, the Empress. Yes. Oh my God, she's glowing. I've been putting the Empress in a cage, in a box. I've been caging her out, shutting out the broadest part of myself, the loving, emotional, absolutely divine and deserving me. I've been cutting my own energy off, my own intuition. I have been denying my own intuition. Fighting against this pull towards the Empress. Oh, it's all I want. She is just glowing. Look at that. Come on. It's just radiating energy. Again, and every time we look at the Empress and we try to push her out, she's too hot. She breaks this into that Ace of Wands and it lights itself again. And then we pile on some more sticks. It's like trying to smother a fire with wood. It's literally what it is. You have a lit match, not just a lit match, you got like a, piece of charcoal in there that's smoldering. This is smoldering energy. You can see it. You got this piece of charcoal that's smoldering, and then you try to smother it by laying a bunch of twigs on top. And then what happens? The twigs burn up. The fire gets bigger, actually. Every time we try to block this out, it gets bigger. Somebody is realizing that's not how you put out a fire, and maybe you let this fire burn. Maybe there's a reason. There's a reason that this fire keeps burning and feels good. It feels warm. It feels nice. You're trying to build a fire, actually. That's what you want. We've just been looking at it the wrong way, going about it all backwards. I don't know. Why is the Empress here? Yeah. Three of Swords. Oh my God. Oh my God. I've been smothering the Empress this entire time. Oh my God. This is why it hurts. That's why. because I've been fighting against what I want, my own feeling, my own intuition, my own higher guidance and self. This is how you feel when you realize you've been putting source in a box. You've been ashamed of what source desires for you. Ouch. That hurts. But there's one way. It's very clear. It's abundantly clear. The brain has been lying to me. Some aspect of myself has not been truthful. Sorry, I can't. Suddenly, I'm just not comfortable. Again, I got it all backwards. All of it. It's abundantly clear. And all of the disappointment, even the disappointment in myself for getting this backwards, that's just more ego and fear talking. That's still just trying to keep me in a rabbit hole. I could be disappointed in my disappointment forever, and that's not leading me anywhere. Ultimately, again, Source isn't disappointed. Source isn't mad at me for denying the flow of my own energy. That's it. I just stop. I make a decision in this moment to stop overthinking it. 8 Swords. Stop looking at these 3 cups and just turn around. That's it. That's all it takes. You just change direction. You face the direction that Source is facing, that your own energy, your higher self is facing and focused upon. And you flow. You stop. You put an end to this smothering, to this holding back, this repression. Again, the boundary is always the burden. You stop trying to keep this out. You let it break to that Ace of Wands, and then you let it stay lit, and you just follow it. That's how this resolves. And something is realizing this. There is revelation happening here, and just can't take their eyes off of the Empress. It's can't deny this emotion, can't deny this feeling. I've been working against my own inner knowing, against my own intuition, my own higher guidance. I've been working against that. I see that now. Following my heart is what would set me straight. It would lead me to liberation. That is the path, is to follow my heart. Instead, I've been fighting that. I've been contemplating. I've just been looking at it, trying to find a way around it, trying to rationalize it, trying to explain it, trying to control. Well, I don't want to do this because other people, blah, blah, blah. This is the result. This is where all of that's led me. Nowhere good. Only pain, only suffering. When really, if I just follow the soul, which knows, which doesn't question, and doesn't tell me through thought, light will never justify itself to you. Only shadow does that. Only the ego. The ego will give you a list of reasons a mile long. It'll have all the details worked out. Oh yeah, this is the way to go. Let me tell you why. Light will never do that. Light doesn't it asks you to trust. That's why. It's intuition. It's inner. It's the inner knowing of you. Well, it just feels right. Why? Because it feels right. I have no other reason. There is no other reason. It's the reason for itself. The feeling is the reason for itself. And it's just telling you, yeah, trust it. Follow the feeling. That's it. That is all the guidance you need. Somebody is seeing that. I believe that is being revealed. Maybe a lot of somebody's under this energy. But it's pushing forward. Okay, a final message from the universe on this, because this is very interesting. Yeah, that wheel, oh my God, you gotta be kidding me, is pushing forward. What was under that Wheel of Fortune, which is flowing the fuck out of this Ace of Cups. It's a gushing Ace of Cups. This is somebody at the Bellagio in Las Vegas. They got the water pressure turned up way high. It's not just a little nice fountain. It's spraying like a geyser into the sky. Yeah, the star, destiny, coming in, manifestation, coming in, hot, 8 of Wands, pushing. It's gushing. This is that water pressure turned up way high, and there's that 2 of Wands again, pushing somebody to let go. It's not just time to let go of the wand that we've been holding on to and actually take this bold action forwards. that wand is being washed away. It's somebody's got a fire hose and they're just spraying it. I don't know, man. It's intense. It's intense energy. And there's the King of Swords underneath because he wanted to show himself. And that is, there's layers of it. Divine Feminine has been reflecting as the King of Swords recently, who is someone that just commands presence, commands honesty and truth. When I say command, it's different from demand. It's you feel an internal sort of obligation that this king is deserving of truth. Again, that's what it is. Because he's a righteous king. He's a good king. He deserves the truth. And in the same sense, this person, this energy, it's realizing I deserve that. I deserve to speak the truth. I deserve to take action on it. I deserve to be truthful with myself. Final message from the universe. What do you want to say, Spirit? Whatever you want to say about this energy. Other message. I don't know. This is all just me going with the flow. Again, why? I'm not thinking about it. I think about it and you'll come up with all kinds of reasons to not do this. That's not how energy works. That's not how intuition works. That's not how life works. You just follow the flow. You go, well, I have a feeling. I have a feeling and I'm going to let it out. I'm going to let it express. Rather than second guess it, judge it, try to question or rationalize or explain it, I let it serve me. I let it serve itself by just existing as it is. Yeah, 9 of Wands, the wall's coming down. The wall is coming down. What's on top? Nope, we're pulling from the bottom. Okay. Because it feels right. 9 of Wands, something that, yeah, hasn't been taken action on for a long time. 10 of Cups, but we've dreamed about it. We've thought about it this whole time. We've prayed for it. Again, daydreaming is manifestation. There is this realization that the thing we've been pushing away is just the thing that we want and the thing that is coming closer to us. Again, you can't push your blessings away. The more that you resist them, the closer they come to you. And all it takes is one tiny moment when you're not paying attention, when you don't have this wall of resistance up, right? Because you're tired, and for a second you let down, and then it pushes in. All of the blessings, everything that you ask for, your manifestations come in. Can't fight it out. Can't push it out. Can't stop it. You cannot buck the current of well-being that this universe is founded upon. You can't stop the divine plan. What are the blessings in this context that we are fighting against, that are coming in anyway? It's the 2 of Cups. Yeah, it's divine connections. Again, there's been a lot of anxiety. There's the anxiety. I mean, it had to show itself. We had 8 swords. There's the anxiety over this. I've been trying so hard to push this out. It's the thing I really wanted, actually. It is actually the thing that I've been praying for. I manifested this. I'm still manifesting it. It's still happening. And it's coming in one way or the other. So what's underneath that? Yeah, one way or the other. Judgment. Jiminy Christmas. Yeah. And there is that realization of, oh my God, I've been fighting against myself. I've been fighting against fate, destiny, the divine plan, which I designed for myself as divine. And I've been fighting against spirit. Spirit, source, has been trying to bring me something that makes me so happy. Something that I asked for. I asked, and it is given. It's been given. And I've been trying to push it out with my fear and my debate of it and my just all of this stuff. But it's coming in anyway, and it's what I want. Yeah, I've been ashamed of spirit. I've been telling source that I knew better. That doesn't feel good either. But again, the solution to all of this is just Just let it go. You just stop. You stop questioning. You stop following that wild goose chase of ego. Source doesn't feel bad. Source isn't mad. You just go, okay, I get it. Look, I thought I was in control, and I'm not. And I see now how I've been just looping around myself, and that the blessings have always been flowing to me. So I give up. I surrender. I just let it be what it is. Whatever happens, happens. You just take action. You stop thinking. You take the stage. Stop thinking. Get up there and play some damn music. That's it, man. Because I wanted one more. What's on top? Six of Swords. Yeah, it's coming to a resolve. You just go. It takes care of itself. Again, the good feeling, the balance, which is all that we want anyway, is to rebalance our own energy. And that all that takes is taking action, is moving forward, is going with it. It's not about an outcome. It's not about creating some result. It's just about letting your own energy flow, deliberately surrendering control and saying, okay, here I go. That's it. That's all it takes. It's resolving one way or another. I still feel those. Oh, this card hurts. I'm telling you. There's bubble guts. What's under judgment? Yeah, Queen of Cups, Knight of Swords. I mean, it's time for this to express. There's so much emotion here, and truth, and really just the specific truth of I feel so much for this, and I've been holding it back. I've been holding back my own emotion. I put the Queen of Cups underwater, the Empress energy. I denied myself my own feeling and desire, my own intuition. It's time for that to change. Time for that to change. Big time. Erupting. Yeah, that's all I got. I don't know. This is just me expressing energy as it comes through me, because I don't question it, because that doesn't feel good. I don't need a reason for this. I just let it happen because it satisfies me too. This is me balancing my own energy. It's flowing this way. I let it occur, and then I feel good about it. And it doesn't matter. It's not about some result or outcome. It doesn't even matter if another person even sees this. There are no other people. This is all just me talking to myself again. But that's it. Fun little Sunday midday exploration, self-expression. Yeah, if this resonates, I'm very curious to know. It resonates for me in that, yeah, this is what I'm feeling. This is what somebody's feeling, and it feels good to express it. So yeah, how does this pertain to you? I'm curious if it does, or if it doesn't. I'd like to know that too. Leave me a comment, like, subscribe if you feel inclined. Just enjoy yourself and have a beautiful, beautiful day, night, wherever, whatever time you are in. Enjoy it, because you deserve to. You are divine, and divine deserves every wonderful thing. Have a blessed afternoon, and know that always, in always, every vector of time and space, I absolutely love you. It's a little messy, but I got it. Oh yeah, there we go. That's the energy. You're welcome.